Hello guys, LifeHackster here. Today we are going to review and test out the little brother of Eufy's Floodlight Cam E340, the Floodlight Cam E30. If you don't really need the dual lenses of the E340, this E30 will be a cheaper option. Plus, it has some features that the E340 currently doesn't have, which you will see later in the video. Also, I purchased this floodlight cam at Amazon for this video. This floodlight cam records in 2K quality or Quad HD 2560 by 1440 pixel resolution at 15 frames per second. It is a pan and tilt camera with a 360-degree pan and 70-degree tilt. It has AI tracking of persons and vehicles. And just like the E340, also has the out-of-view detection. You can set it that when a person is on the side and behind the camera, it will be able to detect and the camera will move to that area. You can set the camera to have this panoramic view window, and now you can just tap an area where you want the camera to move, which is faster and easier than using the pan and tilt controls. It has presets and also has a patrol mode. This is a Eufy, so no subscription needed, and it records to a microSD card up to a 128GB card inserted on the camera itself. And it can also be connected to Eufy's Homebase 3, and this can be set to record 24/7. This is a Wi-Fi camera and connects only to a 2.4 GHz network. But Eufy stated that this Floodlight Cam E30 has a power amplifier that has a 50% better signal penetration. As for the floodlights, brightness adjustable up to 2000 lumens bright and 4000 Kelvin color temperature. This is weather resistant with an IP65 rating and is compatible with Google and Amazon devices. Inside the box, we have the accessories box. We have a USB-C cable which will be used to set up the camera, mounting screws and plastic anchors. We have some machine screws and another set of screws for the junction box, window sticker, quick start guide, and a mounting template. We have the floodlight cam itself, two LED panels, plastic build. On top here, we have a 1/4-20 screw mount used for ceiling or under the eaves install. Lights can be adjusted, tilt up or down, and to the sides. We have the speaker here, PIR sensor, and the reason why it has out-of-view detection. Camera lens, mic and status light. On the bottom, we have the sync button and a rubber flap that covers the microSD card slot and the USB-C port to set up the camera. On the back, we have the mounting bracket and the wiring, which already have the Wago or lever type connectors, which is good. We have the ground, neutral, and hot wires. Just a quick comparison to the E340 floodlight. So this E30 is smaller, but same design though, even on the mounting bracket. One thing I noticed is that the E340 has more robust lights, thicker plastic compared to the E30. To set this up, plug the camera to USB-C, open up the Eufy app, +, Floodlight Cam E30. Next, two choices here, home-based or directly to Wi-Fi, which the one I'll use. Scan the QR code which is behind one of the light panels. Status light is blue, press the sync button for 2 seconds. Flashing blue, select your Wi-Fi that you want to connect to and type in the password and wait until it is connected. Name your floodlight and setup is complete. This is a floodlight camera, so it needs to be installed in a junction box. But on how it is designed, like the E340, you can also set this and power this up using a power cable so that you can plug this in. Now, Eufy hasn't released a plug-in kit for the E340 or for this one, but I did make a video on how to plug this using an outdoor extension cable, and I will link that video in the description down below. This can be installed in a wall and it is set up out of the box like so, but you can just unscrew this screw, pull this back end up, and you can pivot it to the top and snap it back in and put the screw back in. And now it is set up for a ceiling or under the eaves install. First, turn off power from the switch or on the breaker box of the light fixture you want this floodlight installed. Screw in the mounting bracket to the junction box using 2 screws. Hang the floodlight using the strap onto the hook on the bracket. Connect the wires, flip the lever up on the green and yellow wire, insert the ground wire, which is also green wire in my case, and flip the lever down. Pull test, making sure the connection is tight. Same thing with the white or neutral wire, so white to white. Then hot or black wire, black to black, and tuck the wires in and push the floodlight cam to the bracket and pull forward to secure it in place. Then screw in the included short machine screws on one side of the bracket and the same thing on the other side. Turn power back on and let's check the settings in the app. When you open up the Eufy app, you will see the snapshot from the camera. The square icon are for the events, and this is where you can view and download the recorded events. You will also notice that there is a pre-recording a few seconds before motion has been detected, and this is where you can download the footage to your phone. There is also the playback, which you will go to the timeline, and you can see that I have set this to record 24/7. The blue areas are the continuous recordings, and orange ones are the motion events. Click on the snapshot to load up the live view, which loads up pretty quick. In here, you can record the live view, listen in, start two-way talk, which is push and hold, half duplex. We have pan and tilt controls, where you can pan the camera to the left, pan to the right, tilt up or down. We have presets, and you can set up to 4 positions. You can set one that will be the default or the home position. Next, we have the panorama, where the camera will stitch multiple screenshots that will be in the panoramic view. And you can now easily move the camera to a position just by tapping the area with your finger. You can manually turn on the floodlights. You can also manually trigger the alarm. You can swipe the lower menu to the left for more options, like turning on or off AI tracking. You also have the 360 round look, where the camera will automatically pan 360 degrees. Gear icon for the camera settings. Home base connection if you want to set this up with the home base to record the footage. Light settings. You can set the lights in dusk to dawn or in a schedule, and you can set the brightness here. You can also set the brightness separately when it detects motion at night and set how long it will turn on. So you can set it in dusk to dawn with decreased brightness, and when it detects motion, it will turn on to whatever brightness you have set. And you can also set the brightness when you manually turn on the lights. We have voice expulsion, and this is basically setting voice alerts when motion is detected. You have different voice prompts here.
Hey, what are you doing there? Hey, get out of my yard. Please leave my yard.
And you can even record your own voice.
Hey, I'm going to call the cops.
And you can set which preset position you want this activated and also have it in a schedule. We have motion detection, activity zones, up to 2 customizable zones. Detection type, human and vehicles only, no pets or animals. And you can adjust the sensitivity here. You can also turn on AI tracking here. Detection range, you can turn out of view detection, which you have to set up the areas where the camera will point when its PIR sensor is triggered. Like if triggered on the left back side, then the camera will turn to the left. And you can adjust the sensitivity of the sensor here. Pan and tilt settings, this is where you can turn on auto cruise or patrol mode, where the camera will cycle and go through your preset positions. And you can set this in a schedule. Video settings, this is where you can set 24/7 recording. And in recording quality, and I'll just show you that it is recording in 2K and has privacy zones. Notifications, I usually set this to full effect, text notification first, then thumbnail. And you can change the tone alerts from here. Now you can set this to record to your home base 3, and it will record events and also continues 24/7. And on your motion detection, you have the home base AI, adding facial recognition and pet detection. Just a note on the tracking though, person and vehicles only. Now time to do some testing.
So this is the video and audio quality of Eufy's Floodlight Cam E30. And we declare the test at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then so this is the video quality of Eufy's Floodlight Cam E30 at night. And this with floodlights turned on. And this one looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. So this is the video quality of Eufy's Floodlight Cam E30 at night, and this with the floodlights turned off, and it has 2 infrared LEDs. And this one looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, E30.
We are going to test the notification speed of the Eufy Floodlight Cam E30. And I'm on my 5G cellular network and it is 242. Let's check it out. Have the tracking on and out of view tracking on also. That quick. There you go. Right there. And when I click on that, it should open up when I was detected. There is a pre-recording. You can see that. If you want to go to live view, you can go right here and it should open up decently quick. Cool. Okay, it is 2:43. It's less than a minute. So let's see if there is a notification cool off, which I don't think it has. Oh, that's pretty quick. That's the text notification first, then you'll get the snapshot. Oh, barely see me right there in that snapshot. Cool. We are going to test the maximum detection distance of the Eufy Floodlight Cam E30. And also this is a PIR based camera that is wired in, and that's what triggers the its motion detection. It's its PIR sensor. And I've set it to the max sensitivity and person detection only. Let's try it at 40 feet. Wow, detected me at 40 feet. Cool. Nice. As to tracking multiple people, the camera sticks to the first person that it detected. Alright, so we are going to check and see if there is some motor noise when this camera pans or tilts. Yeah, you could barely hear it. Now how about tilt? Nope, I can't hear it.
This is the audio quality coming out from Eufy's Floodlight Cam E30. This is the audio quality coming out from Eufy's Floodlight Cam E30.
Alright, what do you think? Video quality is pretty good. It also performed well in my testing. Lights are pretty bright. It does light up my backyard. I like the panoramic quick focus stop option, but I wish it is already there when you open up the live view. Currently, to have it, you will need to go through a couple of extra steps. I also like the voice expulsion feature, but it will be better if we also have the option to activate it manually, just like the quick responses and doorbells. I'm hoping that these two features would also trickle down to the Floodlight Cam E340. Overall though, especially that the Black Friday deals are already ongoing, this is a no-brainer if you're looking for a floodlight camera and you're not wanting to pay extra for subscription. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.